Golgari Midrange versus Haito Tony. Nope, that's too many lands. This one is not enough lands, but I could try to draw into one. Still risky. All right, this is better. All right, so I'm gonna put back this and the grief. Yeah, I don't want. I can't grief here. Alright, so I can at least turn to ring. Try to turn to ring. This could be show and tell. It's looking a lot like show and tell. Alright, interesting stifle. Alright. Pass. Why is the opponent throwing two stifles? It's basically... yeah, just discard a card or something, I don't know. But we'll see. This doesn't look like it's... okay, it is show and tell. Which means I'm pretty much dead here now anyway. Okay. It's the Emrakul version, which what happens now exactly? Let's see. Okay. Alright. Can I kill that with a Sheoldred's Edict or? No. Alright, well, let's go. Does that have vigilance? No, okay. Alright, go to 9. Swamp, 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 swamp. Sure, what are you gonna put into play now? The Devourer of Destiny. Alright, alright, so I will fetch. This is a 7 mana creature. Anything good to reanimate? No. Alright, so I can play a chump blocker. No, actually I can't. But say, okay, we'll see. This can deal 5. Is that trample? No. Alright, well let's do this. And before damage, I'll do this. All right. Oh, right. This might actually save me. Yeah, I can Corruption and Bowmasters. Protection from spells. Wait a minute. Alright, I have to do it like this. Alright, the opponent is looking. They have to counter this. Beating an Emrakul. Oh, just by... wow. Just by stalling. What do we need? Thoughtseize, Duress, Necromentia, Disruptor Flute. I don't need any fatal pushes. I need less reanimates. No, Reanimate Grief is still like my big... Oh, I can go down on a Harvester. I can go down on a Shaman. And one Reanimate, then fine. Alright. I got the Disruptor Flute, which only slows the opponent down. It doesn't stop anything. Alright. I don't need it, but then that means I will have only one for the whole game. But right now, I have to ditch that. Alright, got a Thoughtseize, but that can easily be destroyed. So let's do the flute. I'm gonna have to flash it in. Alright. I do have to be careful of... do have to be careful of Veil of Summer. That's what I'm kind of really afraid of. And now the opponent can obviously just pay for that, so well. Alright. Yeah, this time it's pretty much over here. I'll never get enough swarms out here. I can Demonic Tutor for... There's nothing. Necromentia is too late now. I can't get rid of the Atraxa. Alright. Yeah, this deck does miss Sheoldred's Edict a little bit. Maybe I should have Thoughtseized instead of using the flute. Yeah, that mana drain was pretty strong. Alright, this is a little bit better. Gonna keep and put back the consuming corruption, which I don't need until later. Alright, I'm gonna go straight for this Overgrown Tomb so that my shaman can remove creatures as well as instants and sorceries from the graveyard. Alright, the opponent gets to make some selection here. I have 3 mana available. I can... Necromentia. I can Demonic Tutor for a Thoughtseize. And then next turn Necromentia. How about that? Oh wait, I could have just Necromentia directly, couldn't I have? Why did I do this? Oh, it's... okay. Alright. Don't tell me the opponent drew... Oh, no way! You gotta be kidding me. That's so brutal. Oh, that's so brutal. I should have Necromentia last turn. Alright, well, the opponent doesn't have what they need fully yet, but still, that was so unfortunate. Alright, well, at least starting to create a little bit of pressure and stuff. And such. I have 3 swamps. No, that's not a swamp. Alright, well then let's go for the Surveil. Instead of the Witch's Cottage. I could have actually used that, but this is probably better, so... Alright. Alright, gotta keep hoping now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The opponent has 5 mana. It's gonna be dig through time. So angry at myself for not that I didn't Necromentia in that turn and went for the Demonic Tutor Thoughtseize. I think my idea was to just check if the hand is clear first. Because, I mean, at that point in time, I didn't know anything about the hand. I can reanimate nothing. Oh, I can reanimate this guy. I could actually just go for this. Alright. Yeah, the opponent knows that that's gonna be it. Because that thing needs 3 blockers. That's the thing about that. Triple extra menace, basically. Like super menace. Alright. So. Alright. Alright. So I have a slight chance here, actually. That was a terrible draw, but we can seek first. Oh. Nope. Gonna wait. Next turn I'll play Grief, and that has Menace. Need to dodge a little bit longer here. Okay, opponent can't attack either. Let's start off by playing the Grief. Actually more afraid of Atraxa at this point. Alright. Opponent has to find some answer here now. That's it. This is the moment. Misty Rainforest. Should I have attacked to prevent that? Maybe. Returning that to their hand. Alright. They can exile the Grief, but not the Shaman. Or the Shaman and not the Grief. So, yes. Crazy matches, really. I mean, the second one I was lucky. The opponent didn't really draw into what they needed. But, I mean, they had two Veil Summons as well. So, but especially game 1 was like winning through that Emrakul. Alright, good start. Golgari Midrange with my favorite combo. Well, not combo, but like synergy between Sheoldred and the Ring. I love that. Alright, on to the next game we go. Golgari Midrange versus Birdlord 92. 2-2. Keep. The Harvester of Misery can act as a turn 2 play. Should I have kept that for later? 3 or more swamps. I should have. Especially if I even have the 3 swamps ready to go. I should have played Marsh Flats. Yeah. Alright. Never, anyway. Let's do that now. Pass the turn. The opponent is Ooh, goodbye, my friend. Yep, that's casting a brainstorm with the Bowmasters around. Okay, that was a short one, so so resolving Bowmasters against a brainstorm feels so terrible for the one who casts the brainstorm that usually it's like you really just want to concede. But here, this person even decided not even to try game 2. All right, next game. Golgari Midrange versus Tetrahedrons in the Void. Yep. Alright, this is also a Lurrus deck. Alright, gonna start off with a Surveil. Nope, not right now. Alright, I'm gonna try to sneak in the Bowmasters before the opponent's bauble trigger here. Alright, well, the opponent has a decent answer in the form of their own Bowmasters. However, by doing this in their opponent's upkeep, now the opponent just has no more plays left. I can now kill the opponent's Bowmaster, attack through it, unless there's a Stern Scolding here, which could potentially be the case. Alright, no scolding. Alright, a push. Alright, well, but now I can attack, at least. And keep that on top. Unfortunately, I can't play it next turn, which is unfortunate. Should I have ditched it instead then? Because next turn I have nothing. Gonna attack. Alright. End of turn, I'm gonna land cycle the Troll. Alright. That's how I'm gonna do it. That's a cool swamp as well. Is that... Alright, the opponent took that instead of the mana draining swamp. Okay. Alright, next turn. Yeah, resolving these griefs is gonna be a little difficult, I guess. Probably.
No, I'm late for class.
So I might... Do I need to grief first and then play the ring maybe instead, and then not cycle the troll and use the troll? Yeah, I think I'm gonna do it like that. Well, now this changes things even more. Alright, let's do this first. Let's do this, exiling the troll. Alright, now I can just play a grief normally. Taking... Wow. What on earth to take? I have 6 cards. I can't use Reanimate. Unless the opponent taps out at some point. Alright, gonna attack and keep up Bowmasters. That's all I can do here. I can't run a Sheoldred into drown. Wait, where's the opponent's drown in the locks? Oh, they used both. Oopsies. Alright, well. Exile target. If it's a creature card, gain 3 life. Okay. Sure. Okay. These Bowmasters are gonna be crucial, so I don't really want to just play like a Sheoldred or the ring, right? So the opponent is preparing for their next no, okay, there. Oh, that's actually pretty sweet. So I can do this, play the Sheoldred or the ring. I'm gonna play the ring, and keep up Bowmasters. But no, and that can be binded. Alright. I got so confused between bind and drown in the lock in this game. I don't know why. Alright. The problem is my Bowmasters can also just get fatal pushed by the opponent, and their Tamio is still gonna flip, so... I could reanimate though, so let's do that. A grief. But now then I don't have enough to play the Bowmasters. right? Gonna end turn. Because the opponent... I see what they're trying to do here, potentially. Trying to flip Tamiyo. Yeah, it's not gonna work still. I know they're gonna push this. So targeting the token is definitely the right choice.
I'd rather avoid a fight. But I'm not so easy.
So I can still pressure the Tamiyo enough to keep it from hitting the 3. Let's attack first.
You're so disruptive.
Yeah, considering that the opponent may also have Bowmasters, I decided to do this in response to the fetch. Alright, the opponent can get back, yeah, all the good stuff. Probably Drown in the Lock is probably the best card the opponent can get back. I do need to keep pressuring the Tamiyo.
Think before you act.
Alright. Do I have an answer in case the opponent plays Bowmasters? I do not. Let's attack first again. Always attack first, because that already might trigger a response from the opponent in some form or another. Alright, it doesn't do so right here. So can I risk playing the One Ring? Let's play Grief. Alright, that gets drowned. Is that the opponent? Alright, is getting back the Grief. Alright, I'm gonna draw here. I hope that last card in the opponent's hand is just not Bowmasters. Now this is definitely a decent Grief, but
Respect the library.
I mean my ring is drawing so many cards at this point that there's nothing good to take here really. The Tutor, yeah, that's probably the best thing. Okay. What's the plan? What's the plan? I need to play the Sheoldred. Alright. Sure. Thoughtseize, Duress. Don't need the Harvester. Opponent is definitely Dimir control. Consuming Corruption is fine. I'll keep 2 of those in the game. I can go a little less. I'm gonna go way less on the Fatal Pushes and then add a Consuming Corruption. A Disruptor Flute and a Hearse can also be helpful. getting rid of one Reanimate and one Troll or Ritual. Let's go for the Troll. Yep, that seems okay. Alright, the opponent could brainstorm here, which is always a pretty good answer to a Thoughtseize, but they do. Alright. Well, good, I have another one. So next turn I can Thoughtseize into and Shaman in one turn. And hopefully the opponent can't hide like all cards from me. Alright, well, let's take a Sorin's Ransom then. A ritual. I'm gonna do it next turn. I'm gonna Thoughtseize into Grief with the ritual. Let's do it like that. So for now, just play the Shaman and pass the turn. And end of turn, I will Troll of Khazad-dum. Wait. Does they like Bloodstained Mire is also falls under that category, right? They're gonna name Deathrite Shaman. Like, I've never tried to name fetch lands with this, actually. It's not a mana. Fetching is not a mana ability. Alright, the One Ring. Alright. So, my Grief Thoughts... No, my Thoughtseize Dark Ritual Grief plan is still on the table here. The opponent is looking to Sorin's Ransom end of turn, for sure. I need to get an untapped land. Actually, this... I could have done this... No, last turn my Shaman was summoning sick. Sick from summoning. The opponent, yeah, Sorin's Ransoming now feels pretty bad because I can pick one of the... damn it. Sure. Oh, that was so good. That was so good. Yeah, damn. Those two brainstorms really protected the opponent in that. Well, that's nothing you can do about that. The Disruptor Flute is always kind of like a mixed sword, because like you draw it, the opponent doesn't draw the card you name, or the other way around, you know. Okay, I don't know what's going on here. Why the opponent is not happy. But I'll take it. I mean, I would have griefed next turn, griefed again, still be able to pick up the hand. I guess the opponent knows which two cards are on top as well, and just not enough interaction to deal with me. I don't know. I don't know. So, yeah, definitely. I mean, this deck does, in my opinion, have decent chance against Dimir control due to the Thoughtseize, Duress, Grief, the Ring, like so many proactive things that it does that, yeah, Duress does, Dimir control does need to struggle with it a little bit. And the Deathrite Shaman as well, obviously, which is also very good against control decks. But yeah, alright, I'll take that win and go to the next game. Golgari Midrange versus Gurglesburg. Go first and keep. Alright, what am I looking for? In regards to the tutor. Yeah, can't really say yet. Alright, this is haven't seen this deck in a while. So I might as well just tutor for a Reanimate and go for the Troll next turn. Yeah. Or Grief. Yeah, let's Grief first. So now I will need to see if I want to... Yeah, let's take the Nightmare. Yeah, the Nightmare is a multiple problem. Multiple turn problem. Yeah, and I'm gonna go for the Troll then. Into a... this. Reanimate the Troll, not the Grief. I could have played a non-tap land. Ditch that Grief because I need a land, basically. This could have been an untapped land, and I could have played Shaman, but then I would have the Grief on top, which I couldn't play in that turn. So, both valid options, I would say. Play the well, let's attack first. Now the opponent might fetch up something with Port of Calling, alright, but does not. Let's do this first, because that's free. And keep up Bowmasters. So the opponent can chord here now for 1, which is what? A Cauldron Familiar, which we will just instantly kill. But does that even make sense to do that? Or was that a hasty decision? Alright. Now the opponent can block my troll, but still not profitably. Okay, a chord for... Yeah, I didn't think so, because this troll is just gonna ramble through. This is... Is this Yawgmoth? I'm not 100% sure. Most likely yes, but you never know. Let's bring in a path or two. No Duress, but two Thoughtseizes as well. And gonna get rid of a little bit of the higher curve of the deck. Yeah, we'll try it. Because I'm not too sure what I'm playing against, unfortunately. This is this is pretty good. I'm gonna go for a Surveil land first. That's fine. Alright, well, still gonna do this, though, and go for a swamp. Alright. And then I can Dark Ritual into Sheoldred or Grief. But that's enough to take home this victory. Alright, well, those were 4 successful matches, I would say. A few where the opponents conceded a little earlier than I'm used to and didn't put up that much of a fight. But maybe, I mean, sometimes you just have a hand where you know it's not gonna pan out. I'm not sure. But generally, this deck definitely one I do like to come back to frequently because I love the overall package that it brings to the table. Blood Moon resistant, not graveyard reliant, but still making use of the graveyard in the form of Reanimate. You can reanimate your Sheoldred, you can reanimate your Troll, you can reanimate the opponent's graveyard's creatures, which is also important sometimes. You have the Sheoldred, the Ring combo, you have Thoughtseize to deal with combo or controlish decks. You have Path of Peril against the creature decks. Yeah, and then you have the Corruption, the 2 mana, deal damage in as many swamps as you have to gain some life back, and also deal with planeswalkers and creatures. So, yeah, definitely a well-rounded deck suitable to be played in the current meta. Anyway, thanks for watching today. Have a great day. See you in the arena. Have fun and peace.